405 starting now. Again, love is the next clue. The guesses have already come in. No more guessing. But we will do a giveaway for everybody that puts love in the chat. YouTube chat, that is. Rob. Bruce Smith, Warren Moon, Aeneas Williams, a red... Oh, red JA. Out of 50. Lewis. Rob, those dogs were dressed to the nines. How can you be critical? JA out of 50.
The red Muni?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that is nice. We stare way more than most here at that card. Jared Pinkney for Atlanta is Brian. James Conner, Deshaun Jackson, Donald Driver, a Le'Veon Bell Brilliance Disco for the Jets and Scott, and a Jalen Johnson base for Scott. Like me some Jalen Johnson. Devin McCourty, Frank Clark, Todd Gurley, Kevin Juszczyk for San Fran and Miguel, and another A.J. Dillon. Our third A.J. Dillon. Did I say Kevin Juszczyk? Kyle Juszczyk? And the A.J. Dillon is going to Joey. Sir Joey. Andre Johnson, Jonathan Taylor, Nick Bosa, a blue J.K. Dobbins RC out of 79. Baltimore and Lewis, who just hit the J.A. out of 50, gets the Dobby and an Antoine Winfield Jr. base for Tampa and Taylor. Tampa Taylor. Lewis raking it in early. What are we filling tonight on BreakTraders.com? Mark Ingram, Mike Williams, Drew Brees, a disco Curtis Martin for the Jets and Scott, and another J.K. Dobbins. Are we sensing a pattern of A.J. Dillon, Cam Akers, and J.K. Dobbins so far? Lewis, crushing. Keelan Cole, Marvin Jones, TJ Hawkinson, a disco Terrell Lewis for the Rams, and Nick and a Bradley and a base for Dallas and Sean. Chad Johnson, Jalen Smith, Zadarius Smith, a purple RC, Colin Johnson for the Jags and for the Spurge. And an Anthony McFarland base. Beautiful Colin Johnson hit out of 35 right there. I got to see me some plates and patches tonight. I literally grabbed as many plates and patches as I could this week for inventory. McFarland, Pittsburgh, and Jesse, just because I loved what I saw coming out of those boxes last week. Ryan Fitzpatrick, Drew Lock, Byron Murphy. We might have... I don't think we do. We got an emergent Denzel Mims. My boy makes his appearance finally. And a Grant Delpit base. Mims for the Jets and Scott. Love me some Mims. Grant Delpit for Brian. A lot of similar players in these boxes. Typical Prizm stuff. Minka Fitzpatrick, Zach Ertz, a fireworks Joey Bosa, and we've got our black and white. Jake Fromm for the Bills, and it's Lewis's break. Yeah, I need waffles. I need plates and patches. That's absolutely right. Behind that, oh! Back-to-back black and whites. It did not just happen. Jalen Reagor, back-to-back. No. No way. When does that happen? Tell me when that happens, Joe Mama.
That doesn't happen.
It does not happen. And a Damon Arnett base at the end of that one. And it is a thing here at BreakTraders that we always mag our black and white Prizm hits. That Damon Arnett is going to Benjamin. Again, if you are new to BreakTraders, 20% discount for your first purchase on BreakTraders.com. Bang! Now the question is, do we somehow lose our auto on that one? I can't imagine. I don't believe it. 20% off your first purchase on BreakTraders.com. Anything that fills, I think. I don't want to get too crazy. But I believe anything that fills will break tonight. And we got an auto in here, I do believe, as well. Nope, maybe we don't. Gardner Minshew, Tyrann Mathieu, Calvin Ridley, a blue Julian Edelman, and a Jonathan Taylor base. A lot of the same hits here. Another low number Julian Edelman. How exciting. Brian out of 79 with the Edelman. Remember that Hall of Fame argument that was going on around Julian Edelman after the Super Bowl MVP? That was a little much. Indy and Joey.
Hey, CEO just bought a plates and patches box.
Woo! We've got a scheduled personal from Mr. CEO. Personal is scheduled. And it's a plates and patches box, which is exactly what I would do. CJ Uzoma, Ezekiel Elliott, Deebo Samuel, a hype Josh Jacobs, and a Darrell Taylor. Michael, welcome to the house. Josh Jacobs going to Benjamin. The Taylor is going to Robert. Let's move some breaks tonight. It is a whole new landscape here at BreakTraders on Wednesdays with the 6 p.m. start time because we are going to go and go. Josh Norman, Javon Curse, a Brilliance Disco, Terry McLaurin, a Brian Urlacher Lockdown Disco, and a Marlon Davidson base for Haley. McLaurin for Haley. Well, the steroids were before the MVP, Steve, which was what puzzled me so much with that kind of talk. It's like everybody disregarded that even happened. Meanwhile, all the baseball players are paying their entire careers for it. And we're not talking about Super Bowl MVP or World Series MVP baseball players. We're talking about baseball players that won multiple MVPs. Juju Smith-Schuster, Alshon Jeffrey, Brian Burns, a Disco Red, Chris Jones for the Chiefs, for Joe, and a Cole Kmet base for Scott. We've got 5 more to go in break number 405. Stephon Gilmore, Chris Jones, KJ Wright, a Disco, Travis Kelce again, and a Jordan Love base again for Joey. Kelce is going to Joe. the Dylan and the love. Like clockwork with these boxes right now. Laramie Tunsil, Ryan Kerrigan, an emergent disco. Chase Young, Haley, there you go. All out Saquon Barkley and a Tyler Johnson. Barkley's going to Scott. Tyler Johnson's going to Taylor. And a Chase Young for Haley. Disco Emergent. 3 packs to go. We've had 2 black and whites pulled back to back. It made me briefly reminisce about the 3 straight 1 of 1s in that box of XR many months ago. Feels like forever ago, but it wasn't that long ago, Jan. Marquise Brown, Keenan Allen, Tom Brizzle, and a blue Bradley Chubb for the Broncos and a Terrell Lewis RC. Bradley Chubb, Denver for Joey. That's a player right there. Which Chubb is better? That's a good question. Which Chubb is better? Nick or Bradley? Taylor getting that Tampa. And Lewis for the Rams. Going to Nick. DJ Shark Kenny Galladay Kenny Clark. Fireworks, Juju Smith-Schuster, and a Trevon Diggs base. Dallas is Sean. And 1 more pack to go. Let's hope we still get our auto after that dual black and white. We bumped up that on average business. Oh, we still got an auto. Carlos Dunlap, Leighton Vander Esch, Patrick Peterson, and I see purple. It is James Proshi, and it is a gold. Gold Proshi that deserves the boom booms. Wow, that looks nice. Lewis's break, y'all. Lewis's break and gold autos always get the mag. Lewis. What a break for Lewis. And Jeff Okuda for Detroit and Nick to wrap that one up. We will run it down and then we will get into the BreakTraders.com breaks. Just getting started here. Jan, were you going to do the Okuda? Or?
You didn't ask.
Do it!
Jeff Okuda.
It's impressive stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Very impressive, Jan. Okuda base, Chase Young emergent disco, Tyler Johnson base, Jordan Love base, Cole Kmet base, Chris Jones red out of 50, Jonathan Taylor base, Julian Edelman blue disco out of 79, Anthony McFarland base, Terrell Lewis disco RC, J.K. Dobbins base, Curtis Martin disco, A.J. Dillon base, and Jalen Johnson base. Well, you're new and coming in hot, Lewis. Do we get a vote on who the better Chubb is? Travis Kelce disco, Bradley Chubb out of 79, blue. Colin Johnson RC purple out of 35, Denzel Mims emergent disco, J.K. Dobbins blue out of 79, Josh Allen red on red out of 50, James Proshi gold out of 10, and our 2 black and whites in 1 pack, Jake Fromm and Jalen Reagor.